What's up? Happy New Year. Welcome 2022. So, for the first video of the year, I want to spend some time and share with you what some of our major goals are at the Investor Boardroom. We closed out 2021 with a quick look back over what we were able to do and accomplish over the course of the year. But I want to share some of our goals with you, our listener, as we kickstart 2022. Before we get into all that, as always, guys, please take a quick second to go ahead and hit that like button. If you're getting value from this content, let us know. Encourage us to continue to produce really good and valuable content for you. Subscribe to this channel. It's the easiest way to know and to be notified every time we put a new piece of content out. We're putting out regular pieces of video content to help make you a more educated and a more well-informed investor, more specifically, real estate investor. Okay, so that being said, now that we've got all the fun stuff out of the way. So 2022 for us is going to be our 5th year in business. And this year for us is really all about two things: growth and improved efficiencies. So, as I've shared before, it took us about 2 years to get our very first deal. In the 2 years since then, so years 3 and year 4 last year, we've been able to acquire approximately 400 doors in 5 different properties, totaling about $27 million in assets under management. Right now, the day of recording, we're presently under contract on 3 additional deals, about another 250 or so doors, approximately $21 million in value in those 3 pieces of real estate. Those deals will be closing this quarter, Q1 2022. So we'll be starting out the year in the next month or two by adding another 250, 21 million or so in value to our portfolio. Our goal for the year of 2022 is to acquire either 1,000 more rental units or acquire $100 million worth of real estate. Best case scenario is that we do both of those things, right? We will continue to add to our presence in Georgia and Florida, with North Carolina and South Carolina still being our primary markets that we're focusing in. Okay, we'll continue to add to our presence in all 4 of those states. We're also starting to look at Tennessee as a viable option. There's some markets that we really like in the state of Tennessee, and we've really just begun to explore and learn that market, reach out, begin making contact with brokers there. So you can rest assured that we'll have some opportunities here in the near future coming through in the great state of Tennessee. Now, beyond that, we've got some things that we're doing as a means of, again, reaching and helping more people. My partners and my goal in the Investor Boardroom is to help not only passive investors in real estate, right? We partner with people all the time, come in as private investors into our multifamily apartment complexes that we're doing, and they are literally hands off. But there's a ton of people out there that want to be active real estate investors as well. So my business partner Charles and I, we each host local meetup groups in the Charlotte area that are focused on multifamily real estate. Goal of ours for 2022 is to turn that into a nationwide meetup group that has different in-person events spread out throughout the country. Again, the goal there is to help the folks that are looking to be active multifamily investors, not just the passive folks who partner up with us on our deals. Another means of giving back and helping people through entrepreneurship. I have shared before, I'm an entrepreneur before I'm a real estate investor. I'm going to be launching a podcast here Q1, Q2 that is essentially going to be sponsored by the Investor Boardroom. We really aim to help entrepreneurs and small business owners to generate additional passive income streams. And one of the ways that we do that is through their participation in our multifamily syndications as private investors. So we're going to have a podcast that is geared totally towards entrepreneurs and small business owners, talking about the variety of things that they're dealing with on a regular basis, how they've grown their businesses, why they started the business that they started. I love that kind of stuff. It is super interesting to me, so I'm really excited to be able to produce this podcast and get it out there to the masses. Beyond that, from an efficiency standpoint, we still are a pretty small team, right? We're only 4 years in. So one of our additional goals and one of the ways that we will help to increase our efficiency internally is by more clearly defining various roles in our company and bringing on some additional team members. As we wind up with more assets under management, we're doing more deals, we're in more areas, there is obviously more work that is associated with that growth. So that is a later half of the year goal. There's a couple different roles that we will be looking to bring on to the team, but we're super excited about the ability to bring on some additional staff, continue to help provide phenomenal passive investment opportunities to our existing investor base, but continue to grow that investor base, help more people generate above average, consistent, stable returns through real estate with minimal downside risk. So those are some of our goals for this year. We are super excited for December 2022 to be able to look back and celebrate our successes. And if everything goes according to plan, we'll be celebrating the successful accomplishment of each and every one of those goals. So stay tuned, follow along in the journey. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button, and we'll catch you next time. Take care.